how we know so much about the universe. And so the first question I have to you is, if you have to decide which one of these two situations you prefer, using maths or physics to express the phenomena around you, or observing the universe, the planet, and animals, like just go take a seat outside and watch the things happen, if something is going to happen, which one you prefer? Second one, but it's going to be quite boring if nothing happens, isn't it? So, actually, we have started thinking. The ancient Greeks, before Jesus Christ, they started asking the most simple questions that we could do. Like, why we are here, or how the things works. And they kept developing the knowledge about the heavens. And in the first century, this guy, Cado, it's a Greek one as well, he wrote the first model of the solar system. But as you know, the Earth is not the center of nothing. The sun is. Am I right? Yeah. But in that period, they did not know that. They believed that the Earth was the center and everything was getting around us, which was wrong. And so there was a problem, a big problem. The damage caused by war. Because in the most biggest empires in the world, like the Romans and the Alexander one, the libraries were full of knowledge and history that they have written in that period. But when the empire came down, the libraries were burned up and this knowledge was lost. And for about 1,400 years, nothing had changed in the history of astronomy. Nothing, really nothing. The study of astronomy was abandoned. Well, like I said, 1,400 years after the scientific revolution. And these three guys were, in my particular opinion, three of the most important scientists in the world. And they changed our thinking about the universe. Copernicus is a Polish guy. He wrote the heliocentric model, so he was the first one who took off the Earth from the center of the solar system, and put the sun, and he saw that the thing might work very well. Kepler wrote about the changing planetary velocity, so the planets orbiting the sun, they have different speeds in different periods of times. And he proved that in mathematics laws. And then here we are, the invention of the telescope. The most important instrument of science ever. Actually, I brought my smaller one to show you. The telescope. The telescope changed the course of history, and using simple lenses like this one, you can see very, very far from Earth. With this smaller telescope that I have here, we are able to see the craters in the moon very clearly. It means if you have a really big telescope, like the professionals one that the scientists use, you can see the rings of Saturn very, very clear, like a picture in your hand. So it's a very interesting instrument and a very useful, of course. And also, this is the most important telescope we have ever invented, the Hubble one. It's very famous and it's orbiting the Earth. So things we cannot take picture from here or we cannot see, we can. So it's a very important one. It's old, I assume, but the NASA and the ISS, they are working to fix and reform the telescope and improve his technology. Well, our neighbors in this time. This is what we call the solar system. Here we are, Earth, our modern star, the Sun. And since this science was invented before, until nowadays, many questions are still unsolved. We have to answer many things yet. And also, what I could say, the solar system is beautiful, but there is many problems, but also there is a lot that have been discovered with the past of the years. And I'm going to show you now what we know about the solar system. This is two examples of the solar system observatories in the Earth. So it's much bigger, of course, than my little telescope. And there is many places like that around the Earth, which people work to try. Well, there is a place in the universe that we call galaxy. Galaxy is, we can understand a galaxy like a city, and each neighborhood a star or a region. And this tiny spot up here is us. Yeah, we are nothing. Hello. Yeah. And now the question, what we know about our neighborhood? What we know is that our solar system, it's alive, it's working, it's changing all the time, it's killing and born new things. The planets are changing, the planets are dying, the new stars are born,